Good evening, everyone. TSP gets 22 XRP Future Millionaires. I've been an excellent featured Digibud OG. So, quick update, guys. Everything's basically in the exact same spot as where I left you before, so there's no point of even updating. I mean, there is, but I'm busy. I got a class I'm doing, and I got one tonight, so it's a shit fuck fest today. That's why I'm trying to get here full time, so I don't got to do so much stuff away, but some days are busier than others. Tuesday being one of them. So, Telecoin real quick. Quick update on Telecoin. You guys see it's round on the top. This would be dangerous to get into. I mean, what could happen, like I said, with Telecoin is if it can somehow push up, it could pull up, but I don't think it's time to finish off a larger pattern at this point. We don't have the volume. So if you're in a position, I mean, you can ride it out and see what happens. But to me, this is the time to sit back, relax. You know, it's much too stressful to be in a position to try to squeeze out 10%. Sure, we might get one that goes off 20% somewhere. There's 5,000 lists. You know, we got 100 different things on my list, so it's bound that one of them might go up. Like ADA's finishing off at the top of its pattern. But ADA was already above this point is my point. We were already up during the same pattern to $1.39, so it's trying to come up to there. But if you're looking for it to go substantially higher, you know, it might be an issue. Algo, 82 cents, you know. Bitcoin's still at 38.1. There's nothing more to talk about. It looks to be rounding the top in the daily. If we bring it out into the 4 hour, you know, it definitely looks like it's coming down the right shoulder, and there's nothing we can do about that. ADA in the 4 hour came up to the top. That's all it did. From right where it was just at. So even if you tried to hold out to make a profit, all you're doing is trying to get back to even. That 5% doesn't mean anything. And if you got in for 5%, the fees in and out, it wasn't even worth it. So Doge, I mean, I gave you the warning to get the hell out of there at 0.2013 at the worst, but I told you I was out at 0.205. So I mean, and you've seen what happened. I got out in this one when it was like this. You guys seen, and it came down like this. And then when I seen it bounce back up like this, I'm like, you know what? There's no fucking point. What's the point? And then what have we had since I sold out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight red candles in the 4 hour. That's a lot. Or not since I sold out, but I sold out in the middle of them coming down, but it bounced. You guys know what I'm talking about. But we've been in the middle of 10 candles right now that are down. XRP, same thing. So if you're looking to get in a position here, we're on the right shoulder, guys. We're going to be forming the right shoulder. And that's where if you want to bounce, you might be able to get from like 68 cents. And that's where I would be looking at a potential 68 and maybe an overshot to 75. But that's about it. So be very, very careful. XLM, same thing. You know, it's the same thing. They're all starting to form this right side. XLM might have a shot to bounce up. You don't know. But the way it looks, this is where people lose a lot of money on a lot of hopium, as Ken would say. This is where hopium plays in. The reason I'm out of this position is because I knew I would just start to grasp at straws and try to get back to even. Whenever I feel like it's going to go below I'm at on the next time down and not come back up, and I'm just going to be trying to get to even, I'm out. This feeling I had with Doge looked like it in the charts. I didn't think it had enough steam to come back up over where I was at. So I took my profits and got out, and look what happened. I was proven right. It's down about 5.5%, 6% from when I sold out. Maybe more than that. Because the crazy thing is I've taken $500 out from when you guys know when I still had the position and I only had 25,000 shares, and now I can buy in excess of 28,000 without adding any more money just from the drop yesterday. So even if you're holding the position, you're still down. So take that into account. XRP, this isn't the time to take the gamble. Even if it goes up, the right shoulder still got to come down before it can form. That neckline's got to come down a little bit farther, the 65 to 68 range, before it can even think about forming a right shoulder. It can form a slanted shoulder, but you know, just losing 3 cents from here, guys, or 6 cents is about 8.5% to 12%. So keep that in mind. Stay blessed, everybody.